Thank you, Dr. Maha. I think we didn't add it to the booklet, but maybe we have 20 minutes for presentation, and maybe we can take 10 minutes for the feedback and discussion. Is that okay for you? So maybe we have some minutes for discussion for this great presentation.
For those of you I haven't met, I'm Alistair Hay. I've been at various MENA meetings, and I was at Egypt 1. Thank you very much for that. Clearly a great success for you in every way. And I like the way you've done the assessment. I hope you will present it at some scientific meeting in due course. I was wondering what you did in your role play, and have you thought about how you're going to do things in the law section, and what might you do?
Thank you very much. Regarding the role-playing part, I asked them to simulate what happens in a clinical trial, and then they presented that to the students. And the students, they come to comment, okay, we know that this is right and this is wrong. Also, they were really inspired, and they started to act some situations they have encountered when they were training in the pharmacies, like the disclosure of patient information and stuff like that. And I've already discussed this. I told them at the department council that from now on I'm going to be teaching the law part, because I need this to be transformed some way into active learning, and so we're negotiating that I can teach this part as well.
Okay.
Thanks, Dr. Maha, for the nice presentation. I have one quick question. Did you face any difficulties dealing with a large number of students? I mean, what's the difference? Did you see any difference in dealing with the 60 student group and the 150 or 200, I think, the other group? What's the difference?
Well, luckily, the students, they were not 500, they were like 150 or like 120. But of course, the experience with the credit, that's why I wanted to compare, in which with the credit hour students, I felt there was more interaction. And for example, if we needed to do group discussion, it was easier for the credit hour students. But for the large number of students, I would ask them, okay, so can you vote? Because if I start this discussion, no one is going to hear anyone. So I was saying, okay, so if you vote, if you agree and you don't agree. But definitely for the credit hour students, it was much easier.
So they were in separate groups?
Yes.
Different classes. So one class was for the regular program students, and one different one for the credit hour students.
That was the first term, and the credit hour students the second term.
Okay.
Any more questions?
Thank you, Dr. Maha. Very interesting presentation. 60 students in the credit hour, and
yes.
150 out of 520 attended. I'm concerned about the 370.
Well,
Do you have any side feedback from them through the people they attended or something like that?
Well, I believe that happiness is contagious. So I started with 10 students last year, and then they are now 150. So I believe when I teach this course, like the second year, I'm going to have more. So, because if they say that this is really interesting, they just spread the word, and I believe that they are going to increase in number eventually.
But I understand what you're asking though. Is this an elective course?
No.
It's not. So
No.
who's teaching the rest of the students? Somebody else?
The pharmacy law part?
Yes. So you have okay, so you don't attend the course, but you have to take exam, right?
Yes.
So they just take the exam. I know the system. Okay, I see.
So maybe last question for me.
You asked the question. Okay, yeah.
Maybe I think assessment you already mentioned is more likely to a feedback. Is it like an assessment or a feedback, where you got 2 surveys questions? Is it like an assessment or a feedback? Because
I did both.
Okay.
I did an assessment survey in which they rated, and I did pre and post assessment to test their awareness of the content.
Okay.
I did both.
Okay, so thank you.